I told this to them after, like, whenever I was comfortable with them, but I was like, my first one was here, and I came like 20 minutes early. And I like parked in my car and I was just sitting in the parking lot. I was like, I don't think I want to do this. I don't want to do this. I'm so scared. Like, no one's gonna like me. No one's gonna like. And so Bernard actually texted me probably 5 minutes before it started. He's like, hey, are you here? I said, yeah, I just pulled up, coming in.
My flesh was telling me, no, this is not something you're gonna do. You can't do it. You're not capable of doing it. And yet the leading of the Holy Spirit was tapping me on the shoulder saying, this is what you need to do.
I was really, really nervous at the beginning. I was afraid that we would say the wrong things, that we would do the wrong things.
It was scary. It's out of my comfort zone.
I was just nervous as can be. And lo and behold, praying in front of a bunch of men that I didn't really know from church per se, but different parts of life. And it became very comfortable for all of us, and learned a lot about a bunch of people and probably learned the most about myself.
But it was real easy once you realize that, they're just people too. Everyone's there for the same reason, and everyone's different, in their own way.
It's one of those things where you realize that you're not the only one with problems, you're not the only one with issues.
And so this is my first
Small group.
Don't get me wrong, I'm still not going to stand up in front of people and lead prayer right now. But you work that muscle, it grows, and it's definitely grown.
And as we grow together with one another and we grow towards Christ, it's cool to be able to run the race with people that you've invested in. And so for that reason, I would definitely recommend small groups.
I would recommend small groups to anybody who wants to be a disciple. I would challenge those people and encourage those people to join a small group. And I'll take it one step further, is I would encourage those same people to consider hosting a small group.
As the hostess, I felt a lot of pressure to make my house look a certain way and to feel a certain way. But people are patient with me when my house still has Cheerios on the floor, because we have 2 kids. And they've shown me that it's okay if I have Cheerios on my floor. They'll help me clean them up. And sometimes they may step on them, and that's okay.
I didn't have to be perfect. I didn't have to put on this front. We didn't have to put on this front. And we could just be who we are and who God made us to be.
And once the walls start coming down and I can be true with you and you can be true with me, man, then we can really start to get to know one another. We can really start to love one another, and not just the facades that each of us is putting up.
I remember Jeremy had this huge smile on his face. He's like, you must be Neil. And he walks up and he gives me a big handshake. And
it's created a wonderful community for us. And we'd host again without hesitation.
Every week going there, it's like, oh, I'm going to my friend's house. It's not, I'm going to small group, which it is, but they've become friends.
It's actually much more fulfilling than I ever thought it would be.
It's true, this was my first small group, but it definitely will not be my last.
My faith, my kids' faith, my wife's faith, my household is so much better because of it.
Yeah, that's what it's all about.